Hello, Division 4. All right, so this is page 168 for our math. Continuing on from what we had talked about originally when we were doing single digits, and then we went to double digits by tens. And basically, it is like multiplying single digits by, but then you're basically adding the zero. And then you can see the pattern here. When you go to hundreds, all you're now is adding two zeros. And they're using the arrays and or base 10 blocks to show this. That was, we have two hundreds or two groups of 200, which in fact would give you your 2 times 2, which is 4. And then instead of adding multiplying 20 times 2 would be 40, you're adding two zeros, which would be 400. Um, Same thing here, where you have this is a group of 400. So you can see there's 100 per, and they're like those flats that we used in class. That if you stack it, so there's 100, 200, 300, 400. So there's 400 in each of these, and there's three groups, hence the 400 times 3. But really what you're doing is you're doing 3 times 4, and you're just adding the two zeros, which makes it quite easier. And of course, if you can count by ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can definitely count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, and once again, 100, 200, 300. And of course, this would apply to thousands as well. But we'll visit that when we come to it. So basically today, all you're doing is you're doing your simple multiplication that you've done many times before. And then this time you're doing your 12, but then you add the two zeros. And then you can carry on there. Here you can see the pattern once again. Try to mix it up instead of just doing in numerical order, maybe bounce around. So if I'm going to do this one here, because I know 7 times 6 is 42, therefore 700 times 6 is 4200. And then you can go ahead here. So now you can do the way that we're going of 4 times 0 and 4 times 0 and 4 times 8. But for now, just for another strategy, all you're basically doing is looking at your 8 times 4, which of course is 32, and you're adding your two zeros. It gives you 3,200. And like the last week, the last one here, you're basically just kind of in words, what are you working on? What are you doing? What basically to show your learning to yourself and to me is that to explain in your words what you are doing for today's math in the sense that 200 times 9, but what in sense, what are you really doing? What strategy are you using? All right. Okay. Until next time.